Walk with me, Rose and Ray, through the meta every day. We will have fun in the game, but if we lose, this game is lame. I can tell this grind will never end. I can tell this grind will never end. It is pretty good. Hello YouTube, we are back here. Good old Kevin the Striker guy. Alrighty. So in these replays, we're playing against Jank. So I'll teach you, I guess, how to play against, Jank. What should you do in these situations when you have no idea what is happening and is all stunned and stuff like that? Alright, as you see, we open Veiler, Maxi, Ghost Spell, and Gag, and good old Jamming Wave. So let's see what happens. They're going to duality, so Maxi is useless. We see a Strike, we see a Harpies, we see Inspector Border. Solemn Strike, yeah, the Solemn Strike. Alright, cool. So I'm not thinking to myself, pray, please give me a Lightning Storm. And we'll go over Inspector Order real quick. I know, it's like an essay. I think everybody was confused upon its first reveal. But basically, you can't activate effects unless you control, I guess, a certain amount of Link monsters on field. Does that make sense? Or not technically you control, but the amount of Link monsters or Fusion, Ritual, Exceed, blah, blah, blah. Everything except basically an effect monster or a normal monster. So, for example, if I summon, like, Ray somehow, and then I make, like, a Kagari, that means I can activate one effect. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like that one invoked Caligula, right? But like, oh, we drew Lightning Storm because we're lucky. So of course, why do I activate this first instead of the Lightning Storm? Just in case they're playing Judgment, because we saw Solemn Strike, right? If we target the right one, maybe they'll be dumb and like hit the Striker jamming waves, right? Or whatever. And then if they have Impurity, we're kind of screwed. So let's see that one. We hit the middle one. That was Solemn Strike. Alright, now we just decide to do it. See what we bait out. We baited out. There can be only one and a Storing Mirror first. Cool, that's pretty good. And then we're going to Engag. Hopefully they don't have an Ash. We had good old Ray. But I think this is control. Oh, JK. You need a player can activate monster effects unless the blah, 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 blah. Reading. Alright, so technically I think that means also on their hand, right? Can activate monster effects unless, so yeah, even if he had Ash, he couldn't Ash me technically. So we're gonna make Ray. We're gonna make Red Ray, Kagari. Kagari's gonna add back our Engag, and that's basically the only effect we can activate. So we're left with no choice, but we have to, use our Engag. Search for a Afterburners. Afterburners target Inspector Border, destroy it, and then they just quit. Cool. See, that's how you play around Jank. Just blow them out and don't do anything dumb. We'll go really quick into the next one. Alrighty, here we are. We are now at the second kind of weird Jank stun, whatever you may call it. Alright, and they made us go first. So, immediately that should bring off some bells, right? If you make you go first, probably means they have a bunch of blowout cards like Kaiju's, Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, stuff like that, right? So, use your sixth sense and like you can kind of, or intuition, right? You can kind of feel like, probably shouldn't overextend. So we have Ghost Spell called by a Jamming Waves, a multi-roll, and a Imperm. So we have no Ray. So what do? We just set call by. Why? So I can see if they bait out like, the Harpy's Feather Duster, maybe decide to go 1 for 1, or they have a Lightning Storm, decide to go 1 for 1, and that's fine. Call by. It's not really relevant to us at the moment, and I'm pretty sure we're playing against Jank, and I don't think anything they have in the grave is going to be relevant. So we're just going to pass turn. They can't Kaiju us. That's also a plus. Don't set this, because just in case they have something. But I mean, if they're playing against Jank and they make you go first, I mean, I'm pretty sure the only decks I can think of that will want to go second is like Cyber Dragon, right? Cyber Dragon is going to summon that one fusion monster that's going to destroy this with their effect, right? So it's fine. So we can hold on to the Imperm just in case we get blown up by like Harpies or whatever. So they banish 6 to show Kaiju, Hand Instruction, Super Hippo Carnival, another Kaiju, and Forbidden Drop. Alright, so we are playing against that that one card. What is it? The quick play spell, right? When you take 3k damage. And they just pass turn, see? Don't overextend. Don't do anything dumb. We drew Ray. That's great. That's probably going to get Kaiju, so they're going to maxi us. That's fine. They're now down to one last card. We're going to chain Ray, because remember we can. And if they gamma us, that's fine too. That means they're down to 4 cards. We know they have a Kaiju, I think. That's fine. Just do some damage. Try to search Engag. We have to multi-roll to get rid of the Kaiju if we have to. Enter battle. Just attack. And they're going to battle fader us too. That's fine. End phase. We're going to attempt to search. Again, why am I not setting anything? Because they're just gonna, it's just asking for it. You know, you're just gonna get blown out by Harpy's Feather Dust or a Lightning Storm or something. Probably Harpies at this point. And they always have it, so they're gonna kaiju us, and there's no reason to set, like, you know, anything crazy. Or say, do the Shidoku Shuffle, right? We did Shidoku Shuffle, then everything's gonna shut off anyway, so we're just leaving ourselves with cards that's gonna get Harpy's Feather Duster. So you're gonna kaiju us, fine, that's fine. You're gonna attack it, take 3k. There you go, that's the card. Infernal Tempest, right? When you take 3k or more battle damage from one attack, you can activate this card, remove all monsters in each player's deck and graveyard from play. We basically play only like, what, 3 monsters, but I'm pretty sure they have a bunch of monsters, and then Necrophase, and then deck us out where we basically can't drop a turn and lose. But we have Ghost Spell. Aha! Because Ghost Spell, remember what Ghost Spell does? Basically, banish a card from graveyard. Hey, hey, banish stuff from graveyard? No, 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 sir. So they just took 3k to the face. There you go. And they just quit. Alright, that was really quick, but that's how you play against Jank. Don't overextend. Keep your, you know, keep your distance, as they say. Don't make dumb decisions. Be aware of what your opponent has in your hand. And that's basically it. Sometimes you play against Jank. You just gotta stick to the game plan, right? Don't overextend. Do your thing. Hold on to your handies. And don't set stuff to get, you know, blown out by Harpy's Feather or Lightning Storm. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave some likes, comments, sub, whatever you want. I'll probably look at the comments and see if you guys have any questions. Thanks. Always here to help. See you around. This is my outro song for free YouTube monies. Give me some likes and sub for me, please.